Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Keith. This is Other Dustin.
Hey. I'm OG Dustin. This is Other Dustin.
Dustin sent us great bourbon.
I've given you tons of great bourbon. Let's not start that shit.
I got a real short memory. What have you done for me lately?
Just 3 seconds ago. No, somebody else. Now you're Other Keith. So Other Dustin had sent us...
This is a crazy bottle.
It really kind of is. It's a baseball.
It's softball sized.
That's true, actually. That is actually true.
Yeah.
But have you seen my baseball?
What baseball?
Have you seen my baseball?
I feel like I'm being set up for a joke here.
Have you seen my baseball?
The fuck are you talking about?
Have you? Really? Some of them will get it.
Okay. So,
Other Dustin had sent us
what is that?
Cooperstown.
So Cooperstown would be the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Cooperstown. Thank you. Wow. I was reading Cooper and then Stone. What? Handcrafted.
Why am I hearing thunder again? We just went through
True.
some weather shit
Yep.
here in Indiana, man.
It was not pretty.
There's damage out there. There were legit. Because we're idiots, we went out on the back porch and watched the front come through, and
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I've ridden out some hurricanes, and there was legit hurricane force winds. So, you think somebody bought this? Is this something the Hall of Fame did? I feel like I need to know the history on this.
Cal Ripken Senior Foundation.
Oh, damn.
That's pretty cool. A portion of the proceeds, which I always hate when it says that, but because you never know. It's like a penny or like $1 million, right? A portion of the proceeds support the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation.
So, that's cool.
It is.
And I'll tell you why it's cool. First, that's a good charity. Second, I got to watch. So there are a couple of. I'm not a big sports guy, but there are a couple of things.
Shit.
Motorsports.
And you used to like baseball a lot.
Well, I played baseball for a ton of years, but
Right, and motorsports are still sports.
Who was it? Trying to remember the author's name that said there are only 3 true sports: bullfighting, mountaineering, and racing. All the rest are just games.
Games. Wow. That's...
No risk of death, not a sport. Hunter S. Thompson. Oh, I have no glass.
Again.
But back to Cal Ripken.
This guy.
So there are 2 sports legends I'm glad I got to see perform in person. Cal Ripken, Michael Schumacher. I'll go get my glass.
Go get your glass. This is a cool... So, I would assume it's a baseball then. Right? Considering
Cooperstown, yes.
Yeah, and it's called the... This is the Hall of Fame collection.
I'm pretty sure Cal is in the Hall of Fame.
Is he?
Pretty sure. He should be. I mean, dude was a legend.
So, who was the guy...
I saw him in Camden Yard playing for the Orioles. Just awesome experience.
Who's the baseball player that there's a lot of controversy around? Because
Pete Rose.
Was it Pete Rose? Wasn't there another one?
So Pete Rose would be the gambling controversy.
No, I'm talking about like...
Trying to get into the Hall of Fame.
Right. But
That's Pete.
No, but I'm talking... There was one that had some maybe questionable usage of stuff.
Oh, yeah. What was his name? McGuire or something?
This is hard to pour. It's got this like little tiny...
Yeah. I can't... I don't even remember that Mr. Asterix. I don't even remember that guy, man.
Oh, Mark McGuire?
Yeah. Is that right?
Is that right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa was around the same time too, right?
Yeah, I think so. But as for letting Pete Rose into the Hall of Fame, I've got multiple friends that were pro baseball players.
Yeah.
And when I asked them about Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame, both of them had the exact same response. Fuck him.
Damn.
And one of them explained why. Dude, this is going to fire up. We're going
Because
Pete Rose, yep, some hate is coming.
Here comes the hate. Do you guys hear that hate train?
So one of them explained in every single Major League Baseball locker room, there's a sign that's 3 feet wide and 4 feet tall. And it says, don't do this shit. And gambling on MLB games is like the second fucking line. And he's like, we all knew, don't do this shit. Fuck Pete Rose. That was his opinion.
Wow.
Not naming names. not naming names. Funny thing is, both those guys played for the same ball club in the show, man. Yeah, they're fucking amazing players, man. Yeah, and one of them coached me for a while, which was 3 years.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I learned a lot from that guy. But I was a little piece of shit thug, so
He still
I learned less than I should have because I was an asshat.
Yep. You thought you knew everything.
Yeah, that's the way it went. All right, so OG Dustin has requested, along with what?
He's still an asshat.
I've never Dalton Domino.
Never heard of him.
And the name of the song is Corners.
Okay.
Now, what's messed up is if you just say the word corners to me.
Oh, you think clearing?
No, well, that's probably my second thought.
Okay.
My first thought's kind of fucked up, man. It's like,
Imagine that.
who holds this corner for drug dealing?
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Thug.
And
It's never left, really. You can take the hood rat out of the hood, but
I was never a hood rat, man.
you can't take the rat out of the... What? I don't know.
I'm more along the lines of Eminem. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside. All right. Anyway, yeah,
Wow.
I'm much closer to white trash than I am hood. All right, here we go. Like that guitar, man.
I've burned some bridges, torn down some fences.
I'm gonna start this over. So the YouTube audio mix on this is through the freaking roof.
Yeah.
Volume wise.
Yep.
And I saw we were clipping and everything else. Let's try this again. Much better.
I've burned some bridges, torn down some fences.
Burn some bridges, torn
Some
down
I'm
some.
still mending, some I'm leaving the ashes where they lie. Now I'm cursed at my mother, and I've stole from my father, turned into a stranger right in front of my lover's eyes.
Drugs?
What do you bet? This is about those corners, but from the user's perspective instead of from the dealer's perspective.
Yep.
This is about to be fucked up, I think.
Right in front of my lover's eyes. Oh, but once in my life I found freedom that was bigger than myself for a song. I guess that surrender was something that I needed to show what I was needing all along. 'Cause people like me have to live in hell, see if heaven's worth it. Take the worst acceptance. And if forgiveness never comes, I'll understand. But if I die, I'm gonna die with me knowing who I was and who I am.
This is recovery, man. This is recovery from drugs.
Excuses, sold a million lies.
Yup.
I blamed it on the devil when it was me this entire time.
That's awesome.
But it's been 26 days since I felt that release. Since I stepped out from the corners, let go and lit a match to kill the shadows holding me.
Motherfucker's 26 days sober.
People like me have to live in hell to see if heaven's working.
Fuck.
Take the words, answer the questions.
I once told a girl that I needed to explore the dark side to understand the good. I literally said that. Holy fuck.
Live in hell to see if heaven's working. Take the words, answer the questions. Try to find a purpose. I'm not praying for acceptance, but if forgiveness never comes, I'll understand.
Because you know who you are.
If I die, I'm gonna die knowing who I was and who I am.
Yeah. It's the core of addiction. Musically, I'm loving this.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on musically now. At the beginning, it was one guy on a guitar.
Right.
As he has been building
Right.
through his story, the music has been building behind him as well.
Yep.
And listen for the major chords. They're there.
Yep.
This is a positive song. I'm nerding out a little, but it's working so well with this song. So a lot of times, as a musician, when you can give somebody minor chord, like sad chord, and you can actually throw a note in there that'll give a little dissonance. He's not doing, or the band behind him's not doing this, but my sad chord, major chord for resolution.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you're like, sad.
Right. No.
And this song is full of that.
Huh.
I'm not praying for acceptance.
Piano under there is great. So this song works on two levels. If you want to dig in and think, pay attention to the lyrics.
Oh wow, that's deep.
But
If you don't,
as just background, it's outstanding.
yep. And then musically, right? It's like,
It's upbeat.
yep.
You're going to pick up the positive message even if you're not paying attention to the lyrics.
Right.
And that's why the song is making my playlist. I don't know who the fuck this guy is,
Yeah.
but this song I'm going to hear more.
That is that. I can't. I got. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect with this, especially with a title like Corners, because I'm thinking gangster shit, right?
Yeah. And it started out, and we got probably like a minute and a half in, and we're like, okay, this is going to be a negative addiction song. We've done a couple of these, and it's totally changed.
It could not have been more positive.
Yeah. That was cool.
This song, and these are some things I know about and understand. I actually have some friends that are reasonably close that are recovered addicts. And the discussions that I've had with them, as well as my shrink of a wife, right? This song digs to the absolute core of recovery.
Yeah.
Finding out who you are. Who you were, well, that the hardest part, a lot of people who've been through that have a lot of times is not necessarily the forgiveness of the people they fucking hurt.
Right.
It's forgiving themselves.
Kind of like a self-worth type situation.
Absolutely. Well, and addicts do absolutely terrible shit.
Right.
But they were never themselves while they were doing it, and coming to terms with that is not something easily done.
Right. It's like almost out-of-body experience.
Well, I think not so much out of body, because, man, they were there for all of it. They made those decisions.
But being able to get out of the body and look at yourself that way.
To be able to step back.
Yep.
And say, and he said, it's in the lyrics, that's who I was.
That's not who I am.
It's not who I am.
Right.
And he's right. Some people are not going to forgive him.
Dalton Domino.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've never heard of this guy. That was really good. Like, the lyrics were amazing, but he delivered it.
This is going on my playlist because I'm going to enjoy it whether I'm tuning in or tuned out.
Yeah.
This is going to fly for me either way.
That was a good tune, other Dustin.
So OG Dustin, great song. Let's talk about the music. He keeps sending us good whiskey, man. I got to give him. It might encourage him to send more.
We appreciate you sending what you've sent. You don't have to send more, but we will also appreciate if you do. You are a dick.
I am.
It's true. But, so this one, what do you get off the nose?
The fuck is that?
Uh-huh.
Leather.
Excuse me.
Fucking leather. Rawhide.
Okay. You're playing with my brain a little bit. I got bad water.
Rawhide leather.
Rawhide.
Give it up. Yeah. What a great. I need to watch Blues Brothers. It's for the Penguin.
What do you get? What do you get on the drink? Corn sweet up front. What was that?
Citrus and corn sweet. I didn't even notice the mid.
Plum.
That's the mid.
There's plum.
Citrus and corn sweet on the initial.
Huh.
Plum in the mid.
Yeah.
The finish is there's a lot of oak in there
Yep.
and some corn sweet, and maybe about it.
Pretty much. The finish isn't like
You know what this tastes like to me?
what?
MGP. Mainline MGP juice that they sell to everybody. This reeks
So,
of MGP. What's
I get
read
it.
it doesn't say
You want me to-
shit,
you
does
want me
it?
to read the ball that doesn't have anything on it?
See if there's stuff around the bottom. I don't.
So, I do get it. I really do get a hint of bad water. Oh, interesting. So this is Double Day Bourbon.
What's Double Day Bourbon?
I don't know.
We've never had it on the channel.
Nope. It says 45%. So it's 90 proof. About
And
right.
it tastes about 90 proof.
Produced, and bottled by Cooperstown Distillery in Cooperstown, New York.
So not. Wait, where's the Baseball Hall of Fame? I thought that was Cooperstown, Ohio. But maybe I'm an idiot.
Well,
I'm gonna Google it.
it does say New York. Why wouldn't it be where the Yankees play, though? I think this is their own stuff. I could be wrong.
That reads like it is. Cooperstown, New York. So the Hall of Fame is in Cooperstown. I learned something today about baseball, which is a thing.
Kind of weird.
Well, it's not like I ever thought I had a chance of making the Hall of Fame. So
I mean, you probably did for a second.
no, never. I mean, I was a pretty good player, but I was also realistic.
Yeah,
I mean,
that hadn't changed. With the realistic part.
yeah,
He's old now.
I am a consummate realist. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty hardcore into the realism.
Yep. Cool bottle, though.
You know, where would you price this?
That's tricky.
Right, because it's not bad.
Right?
It's not stellar.
Correct?
It doesn't hold a candle to, say, a JD single barrel,
Nope.
which would, so that's the 65 to 80 range. It doesn't hold a candle to Kings County
Right. In New York.
in New York, which, that's about $90 for a 750 though.
True. It's close to, like 85, 90. Close to
Yeah.
that.
Where would you pay? What would you pay for this?
So, it's not bad. It's also a little gimmicky.
The
Right.
bottle is.
It's in a cool bottle. It's their Hall of Champions collection, right? They do have the cool thing about the charity.
You'll notice they did not use the words Hall of Fame
Right,
because that shit is trademarked.
right,
And these guys clearly are not part of the Hall of Fame.
right. But I think because of the couple of things that so what would I pay for it versus what would I expect it to be the cost?
Probably two different numbers.
True. What I would expect for it to cost would be $55.
I was going to say 50 to 60. Expectation of cost. Now, what would you pay for it?
What I would pay for it if it was in a different bottle, $30.
I literally had in my head 35.
Okay.
So we're actually in pretty close agreement.
Yeah.
Not great, not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm betting that their proximity to the Hall of Fame and the fact that they put it in a baseball bottle
That's where my head's
is
at.
going to jack the price up.
Yep. Maybe not. Dustin, let us know if you want to. You don't have to.
Yep.
But let us know how close we were.
All right. Yeah. So, just a great song. I freaking love that song.
It was really good.
Great song. Okay, Bourbon, cool freaking bottle.
Yeah. He loves the bottle.
I do.
He's going to be sad if we flip for it and he doesn't get it.
My problem is I kind of want to throw it at things.
Well, it is a ball. I get it.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click like. Subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out.
Yep.
And tell us what North American whiskey we need to try. And
Wait.
what?
Something we haven't said in a while. And if you're still watching, cool. Share us with your friends.
Yeah, I mean, kind of figure
If you like watching a couple
you like
of
hitting.
videos.
Yeah, you like hanging out with two idiots sitting on a couch.
Yep. That's what we're
Some of
doing.
your friends may be weird enough to like that too.
Most likely.
All right, guys. Till next time.
See ya.